Okay. Okay. Let's get this party started. All right. So what we're doing today is we are doing just some. I think we'll just do like 45 minutes or so of expert story mode speedrunning. I've been feeling the itch, and I gotta get the rust off. I'm gonna do a couple of runs, and then we're gonna practice some staple combos and some specific maps, some specific arenas, and I think that'll be good. Yo, what's going on, dude? All we're doing tonight is I have gotten the speedrun itch. I want to start optimizing this. Um, yeah, I'm just really feeling it, and I got to get my hands back. Yeah. I think this will be fun. You guys can see just like how quick the game can be, and how quickly it can go wrong. So cool thing here, almost always if you dash up that fast, I don't know why that works, but like Mystique will typically like just get hit. If you dash up and then do a little step to her right, step back away from the screen, for whatever reason she gets hit. Nightcrawler is much the same way. Like mother, like son. Like I don't know why that typically works, but it does, and I'm happy about it. Dash up. We get two perfects or whatever. So that was like super clean. That was pretty fast. And those two fights are definitely the most optimized of all the fights. Like I've practiced them so many times and they're super easy, frankly. Until they do something unexpected, right? But how you doing, brother? You doing okay on this Friday night? Oh, and we have tons of time to talk in between stage switches. It's funny, I always forget how long this is. Yo, what's going on? Well, we're not we're like kind of playing, we're mostly speedrunning. Oh, sometimes we get lucky there. He's so short. So this would definitely be a restart if we were doing this. How do you pronounce your name? Shansia. Is that it? Shansia. Doing well. It's Friday. Get to watch some X-Men by my favorite streamer. Am I a streamer? Am I considered a streamer or a YouTuber? I appreciate it. All right, so that was super clean. Storm can be really problematic. With Forge, you literally just do the same thing over and over again. You do 1, 3, 4, down forward 4, and like for whatever reason, it really it just works. Cyclops really likes to get a bit uppity. I like in my speedrun guide, I have a whole sort of list of like what can go wrong. So that was super clean. That was really good. Sean, then. Oh, I thought that was an I. Shankla. Yes. Okay, so this fight, Gambit's fights, I actually have touch of deaths on every person that I could fight: Sabretooth, Toad, Mystique, and Juggernaut. But I just have forgotten a lot of it, or not. My muscles have forgotten. Dude, so Sentinel Alpha. Ah, just the armor, man. It's like it's so unassuming until you're getting counter hit and like thrown across the screen. Especially as Magneto. Okay, so we always risk this. We always risk the. Okay, well, you're dead now. So this should be enough. Pop. Okay, so that is really close to perfect. I liked your Cyclops vid. It was super clean. Which Cyclops vid, Shankla? Because I have a ton. So that was really nice. That's like, you want to be on this stage. We're gonna. Oh, nice. We got 3. So very rarely do we do 3. A lot of times you get put into the Institute, which is problematic for many reasons. Yeah, so that was really nice too. Oh yeah. The arcade mode runs for this game were pretty sick. I was able to show off a lot of stuff, which is really fun. And Cyclops, you are definitely speaking my language. Anyone that, yeah, Gambit was super clean. The fact that we got the Blackbird. Oh, I forgot that's an overhead. So he typically, if you attack too much, he will try to toss your ass across the screen. And we definitely want to avoid being thrown. I'm wondering, like, is it worth it to come up with a Sentinel like infinite with Forge? It probably, like, Forge doesn't have the best infinite. Boop. Now we could take this. Ooh, he just does a little. He has a little too much defense. So here we're going Havoc. So Havoc is like, ooh, okay. So I do have a strategy for Havoc, and he's actually, I used to use Rogue, but I think that Havoc is the answer now. He's just as good as Cyclops when it comes to CCR. In a lot of cases, they play very similarly. So I like, that's kind of what I want to do here. Sabretooth is tedious, and that he is, yeah, he's. But then you have to do the airborne stuff. So I'm gonna do this. This isn't like my best start. Yeah. Yeah, that was not clean at all. That was supposed to be. That was like that. That was terrible. We definitely want like round 90 for all of these fights. 1, 4, 3, 1. The pop up instead of the grenade. Yeah. Ooh, that was almost what I wanted. This is what I mean by like kind of got it back into it. Nice. Okay, so that was not good. But again, getting back into it. I meant to ask when I was in your vid, you say CCR, what is that? CCR is combo counter resets. So in this game, you are able to reset the combo counter as well as damage, which is super cool. And like one of the core tenets of making this game fucking nuts. Alright, so what we're trying to do here is just like kill Mystique quick. Didn't happen. There was some... Oh, that's annoying when you hit the wall. Yes, combo counter reset. So again, you basically reset damage scaling, so every time, just take a watch, when I jump into the air against an enemy, typically you'll see the combo continue, I'll hit the ground, I'll hit them again, and they will typically, the combo counter will reset. So... right there. So it should have... Dang, okay, that was not... Okay, so that was actually really good. That was like that. I didn't do enough reps. I'm actually not sure how many reps that's supposed to take. So that was okay though. That was like a good. That was a good grounded infinite there. And you'll notice when I was doing that grounded infinite, we weren't able to get we constantly reset the combo counter. So this will be, I have a Touch of Death on Sentinel here. And Sentinel's always tricky, but Magneto has pretty reliable damage. So let's see if we can get an early whiff. So this is good. Dang, I tried for the double. Tried for the double again. That's what I want. Basically, I'm practicing to get the double, because the double's extremely powerful. There we go. So we'll just finish him off this way. Not clean, but we just go Mystique. We go immediately Mystique. Mystique handles everyone really, really nicely. I'm sure that there's, like, if I put as much time against the Sentinel, you have to survive. Yeah, that's exactly... No, you don't have to survive. You have to kill him. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sloppy here. Luckily, in a lot of cases, if you've got a level 3 and they're in kill range, you can just run up to them and shoot them in the head. And no, yeah, you got to kill everybody. There's no survival here. You have to just beat them to death. Luckily, with Beast, that's very easy. We just wait for him to do something silly like that. And I messed that up with my silly fingers. That builds so much meter that typically we can just launch our level 3. So now we fight Rogue and then we fight Havoc. Rogue is probably the trickiest member of this crew, because landing hits on her is tough because she is considered airborne for many hits. So landing something real can be very tedious. Yeah, I don't have this. I don't have this down yet. I don't have the... So she's considered airborne for that, which is really frustrating. Definitely one of the more tedious fights. So she was considered airborne there, so that wasn't a true punish. We're getting back into it. We're slowly getting back into it. So the Havoc can be either yeah, exactly. Quit beating me up, Ma, or daughter. Havoc can be very easy, and actually we've been gifted the... So he will typically, yeah, do something dumb that can be punished after a counter hit. He's gonna beam me. Oh, the wall. Yeah. So that's one thing you definitely have to worry about the most in this game. Is running into the wall. This should be enough. So yeah, that was really bad. Typically, you want to just get back 3-3-4, which is that, like, the low kicks, those two low kicks, and then the overhead kick. You want that into CCR, like, immediately. You can finish in, less than, like, about 10 seconds. So that's what you really want there. This is another chance for us to practice against Sentinel. We just aren't fast enough on the punish there. That's okay. Now that move will annoyingly wreck our super meter. And yeah, very tedious if that happens. That's what we want. Ooh, we never want to be thrown. That takes forever. And that's fine. Like, we're not. You know what? I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna show off. There's a thing that I actually want. I need to practice this. Just let him beat us up. Anyone have any plans for the weekend? Alright, maybe I can pull this off. This shouldn't take too long to remember. This one, another one to get him behind me. Oh yeah, you need the rising. I was found fighting Sentinel A. Yeah, totally. He is absolutely tedious. But we can do stuff like that and it's super easy. Yeah, once you know how to do it, it's way less painful. But luckily, we have some really easy infinites on these characters. The only problem is, again, if they end up... the Sentinels are actually boosted in story mode. They actually do way more damage. And I don't know if... I don't think they have more health, but they have a lot more damage, and their stuff... if you get hit by any of their beam attacks, any of their like purple energy beam special moves, they will end up stunning you. That was not... Ooh, I'm doing some weird stuff. Hold on. Oh, I hit my... I hit my darn joystick. Or the analog. Which made me mess up. Ah, okay, you know what? We're gonna die here. I actually don't want to fight this. I want to die and practice this. Because there's... Oh... I definitely have some like weird drift issues with this controller. This has served me well for like a decade and a half. But it may be time to invest. But like that's the thing, you gotta find an original. You know, like you just need that original sweetness. No, dude. Just wait for the whiff. Luckily, that's not too bad. And then we do have, I mean, we have a touch of death on Sentinel B.
For a better tomorrow.
So let's, like, this is absolutely something we should practice. Ooh, I messed that up. Yeah, now my super's gone. Terrible feeling. Ooh, the wall doing something weird. That is definitely not what you want. That would be a run killer for sure. But that's just what happens, frankly. There's so many things that can go wrong in these fights. Dude, and I'm not hitting the right buttons. Come on. All right. So that was a more optimal Cyclops right there. You always want Sentinel Alpha to attack immediately, if possible, and then punish as soon as you can and score that infinite. That standing infinite is way easier than I made it, than I dropped, it's very not droppable if your fingers are ready to go. Wolverine and Bastion is probably one of my least favorite fights. You can't use your super meter. Your health is constantly ticking down. Wolverine doesn't have really any damage. You just need to launch and do this. And like hope you don't get hit a couple of times. So like this should be enough to kill. 80 is... No, 80 is typically enough to finish the fight. Or 80 seconds is typically where I'd want it, so that was much longer than I would want. So this fight is so tedious. Mostly because Magneto, like you almost always get an option to hit Bastion right at the start. Down 3 into Magnetic Gush for whatever reason works super well. Not this time, of course. But there we go. So this is going to be weird. We're going to run into the... Yeah, we're going to run into the wall there. But this is kill, right? So like that wasn't terrible. It was not good though. So now we do it again. So like that was very slow comparatively. I think I have like a 1452 or a mid 14s or a mid 15s for this. Yeah, we just gotta practice. So here we go, diving back in. If you guys want, I could probably overlay my my splits, but I don't really care. Frankly, I don't really care about my splits right now. Nah, I don't really feel like I would need to turn it into 4x3, and then I'm just lazy. We'll just practice. You guys can keep time. So yeah, let me know what you guys are up to. I can only talk about the story mode stuff for so long before I need a little outside input. All right, our easiest fights here until they're not. And then we run up, we do a whole bunch of unscaled damage, which is great. And then you got to quickly mash through all of the cutscenes. Make sure that your character switches are on point.
Plasma.
And then you got to mash through, and then do not choose Cyclops. We're just going forward. We're going for the old reliable 1-3-4-1 into grenade. Or 1-3-4 grenade, 1-3, and then 3-4 grenade. That's just how we do. Okay, it looks like 1542 is my time. I would love to get it under 15 minutes. I don't know if there's... What's my... Sum of best? Compare against... No.
Cannon primed. The wind cries storm.
I'll check out my sum of best in a bit. I actually can't remember how to do... Oh. So this could be good. Oh, we didn't dash. So what we can do there, if they hit the ceiling, which is kind of not super fun, you can dash up, jab, and grab for like a little extra damage, and typically that's enough to finish the match. Oh, come on. The grenade missed because of alignment. Not fair. So, we'll take that. That was terrible. But, what do you do?
Cannon primed.
All right. Exit here.
I promise you, this is
Did anyone see the new Deadpool Wolverine movie now that we're fighting this dude? Okay. That was okay. Wasn't great with that start, but alright, now we're back to Gambit. Gambit is just so good, especially for these one fight. Especially for these one round fights. Like super good. I think maybe after this we'll practice. We'll see if we can do Is it better to wait for Sentinel to hit and then attack him between his armor, or like when we're playing Forge? Because I know I could clean up that fight. Dang. Okay, going the other way is kind of interesting. Oh. Okay, so this should hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is definitely the pain of this game. That's free, by the way. Because he hit the wall and was stunned, we get to do something. So I figured, yeah, that was a calculated risk on my part, not expecting the throw to land, but I think that's free if you're in hit stun. Okay. Do a little hop step. So that we recovered there. Oh. That was obviously terrible. That can go much, much better. And you really don't want to be up in the Institute. You want to be in the Blackbird hangar. Okay, so this actually will be clean. So that was more showing off. I've practiced that combo quite a bit. It looks sick. It's a true touch of death. Oh, I love that. I actually love that combo. I love that I came up with that. I spent a lot of time investing in these combos, like investing time and energy trying to figure out the best way to kill the computer without it getting a chance to kill me. Yeah, we just want to. We'll take that. That sexy grenade toss. All right. We definitely need to practice with Havoc. Man, if we go to... So we're definitely going to get at least one round in the Tomb. And the Tomb is terrible. The Tomb is so bad. Okay. It's the smoke. Like this, typically, if I go to Egypt, I know that my run is over. And I should just reset. Because, yeah. There's just this map, this top portion of Egypt, and the lowest portion are acceptable. But anything beyond that... Oh. Ooh, I'm just flubbing this one. I actually want to kill me. Kill me, Mystique. That was so terrible. I didn't even practice my infinite. Just kill me. Which is not something you should be saying in real life. Your life has value. Let's see. What can I show you guys that's cool while we wait? Is anybody still watching? Sound off if anybody's still watching. Let me know. I'll see if I can find some cool stuff to show you. Just finish me off. There's some original art floating around near me.
You're not worth my time.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Let's practice this infinite. Okay, so kind of a weird... Okay, maybe not. Okay, that was okay. I think I think we should do the normal infinite then. Oof. This is by far the worst map, as you can imagine. It's tiny. There's just no space to do anything. So we gotta kind of... If you get lucky, you know, you get something like that. That was actually very solid against a toad. Toad is a nightmare creature in a lot of cases. Sabretooth is no better.
Cyclops.
Actually might be worth it to jump over him. Dude, the anti-air. That was crazy. Oof, this is like the worst. Definitely the worst thing about this game is the fact that you can just be unaligned and your hits will just completely miss them because you're slightly off axis. Oh my god, every single fight in the tomb. Like, this is what I mean by, like, there's just no room to fight, no room to pull off your sexy long combos. And her body is so weird. But doesn't matter. She did. So that was tremendously bad. If we were playing, the second I saw Egypt, wait. The second I saw you, I would just wait until the match started and quit. It's not worth it. This though, we're just practicing. There may be a way forward where I have a touch of death using magnetic gush, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to keep trying my infinite. Yeah, I kind of want to keep trying the infinite. Alright, we'll try it now. Yeah. There we go. That was not good. But
The battle.
what's crazy is I didn't even have the perfect run when I got that 1542. Let's see. There's got to be a way to bring up my sum of best. Okay, Cyclops. We're just going for back 334. Was that a punish? Was that a jab punish, truly? I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is Cyclops' time, for sure. That's not a punish. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I mean, it was, but...
Why do I bother?
I wonder if there's... Oh, that would have been good.
Your power knew what
Yeah, so this is already kind of in the trash. Oh, it's so tedious when she's... Oh, should I just... Maybe that's an answer to like her silliness. Maybe it's just hitting a standing 2, stunning her in between. But I bet even if she... Yeah, I wonder how that works comparatively. Maybe that's like a new wrinkle. And obviously you don't want to use her level 3 super if they have don't have a ton of life left. The problem is Mystique doesn't have that great of... Excuse me. She doesn't have that great. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. So that would be, if we didn't get hit so much, that would be a fairly good like touch of death. Beast we can typically control, but if he starts fucking breakdancing at the start, then you know you've got a problem. So that was perfect. You wanna see 90 or 89 on the timer. So that was perfect. That was a true touch of death. Not like that was good. That was good. Now. That was unintentional, but like we take those. So annoying. So yeah, this would be again. Oh, that was kind of cool though. No. Oh, what is this? Sure. Wow. All right. We got to get back on our Cyclops train. Cyclops is our favorite character. Sentinel B is tedious, but not indomitable. So let's bring her... Let's send her to the scrap heap. Yeah, I think I'll play for another 15 minutes. This is always it's always kind of fun getting back into it. And my Dequervains is like super under control. Wearing my brace. Dang, dude. Missing my dashes, like that was not good, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. This should be just a very simple kill. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I keep on forgetting that I like the standing infinite. My muscle memory is all about the 3-3 ground bounce and then CCR. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Okay. You know what? Let's die here. We need to practice this. We need to practice. Wow. the dive. Definitely will fight this again. Let's dude. I just want to return to neutral, but I think I hit forward. Ooh, that was not good. Yeah, a lot of alignment issues in this. Maybe I'm just not remembering. Now we technically could probably chip this out. Yeah. Wolverine is another, like, just spray and pray. Just hope that you're... Yeah, just hope. Okay, so if I have my best segments, this is 13:35. This run is 13:35. That's a perfect fight. That's actually crazy. Jeez, 13. I can't even imagine a world in which I get 13. Why did I not launch there? So that should be enough. Donk. So again, 80 is what we're going. 80 is what we're going for on that fight. Because again, can't use super. You can only rely on CCR, and Wolverine just does not have the damage without super to close that out fast. Unless we find some magical glitch, which would be super cool, frankly. Oh. Okay, this is actually good because... So that was a pretty good fight. I'm actually happy with that Magno fight. That could have been a touch of death. But... Alright, we'll do like one more run. A couple of those went better than expected. The nice thing about these runs, frankly, is like they're only like 17 minutes long. I couldn't imagine some of these folks that play these long runs, hour plus, and just like flub it on the last little bit. I really do. I think I need, like, I really like my Conan speedrun, but it's too long. It's too long for a dad with 3 kids and limited time in the evening to do. Like I could get in like 4 runs as opposed to 1. I do want to start playing Conan again. I like kind of want to revisit the game in general. The game was so fun. That's not true. It's not so fun, but it is an interesting game to play. Almost messed that up.
Plasma.
Definitely one of the biggest things for me is hitting any of the super buttons together. The number of times I've messed that up in like important parts of runs and like lost my run to a miss super feels so bad. But that was nice. So you don't want to do what I just did. That was a rushed attempt to... I mean, luckily Cyclops has a super fast kill. You just got to land it. And it can be hard. I should actually see if... We'll see. So I think you can finish the Forge, if done perfectly, can finish around 90 seconds. Or hitting the 90 mark. Maybe Cyclops is faster if you use his CCR. I'm not sure. I've just found it so easy to just like go ham. Yeah. Definitely, like,
Heart.
is that comparable? Maybe. In some fights. I wonder what my sum of best is, though. Man, he's just flubbing everything.
Heart.
I think it's because I only practice Cyclops on this on the Sentinels. Ooh, some marital, some trouble in paradise here. Phoenix is definitely one of the most annoying fighters here because she blocks everything. Thank you, wife. Oh. So that could have been a lot better. I had the kill. I just flubbed it. But we're back on we're back on a gambit and we gotta practice these. Yo, what's going on, kid? I mean, luckily she never hits confusion in the speed run. She doesn't have enough breathing room. She never builds enough meter. Never builds enough meter. Which is great, because we don't have to worry about that garbage. Alright, so this we look for 111. We flub that. Oh, that long range, invisible low into the unbreakable throw. Alright, that was terrible. Hopefully we don't go upstairs. Alright, we can do this versus Juggernaut. He's not too bad, frankly. If we can get him before he starts going buck wild. Hit him in his center of mass, because Juggernaut's body is super weird in this game. That is a perfect. That was perfect. That was as optimal as you can get right there. That's absolutely optimal. That is what you want for every fight. There we go. That was not optimal, but still pretty good. Yeah, there's definitely... So Sentinel A has the same thing as Sabretooth, where his hit stun is not... He doesn't have as... I bet there's something we could do where it's like jump 3. Yeah, I bet there's... Yeah, we're going to practice an infinite for Forge. That will make this fight more... I'm surprised I haven't tried to do it sooner. That's definitely a seizure warning. All right, Havoc it is. I Havoc is not my first choice. Like if I could use Cyclops, if I could use Gambit here, that would be awesome. Gambit would be perfect. But, you know, so this it looks like I think the airborne variant is still better. The CCR, the airborne CCR. If we have Juggernaut, we'll do grounded, of course, because it only works on him. But Mystique, come on, bruh. No. What the fuck, you guys? What the fuck was that? We got these. You guys got to see two fun glitches, basically in a row, where like his zero frame super just. Oh. So that's how you want that fight to go. You want to do it faster than that. And we'll definitely need to use the airborne variant here. Yeah, we need. Okay, I'm not doing the right thing. So what you have to do there is a command normal in the air. Basically, you have to do 1-1 down 3. Fuck you, dude. Wait for a second. Die. So tedious. But Sentinel B, I think we can use our actual airborne infinite on her. Luckily we hit the... Oof. Oh. Dude, I'm just flubbing these supers.
Kids on fire today, folks.
Flubbing these supers hard. That's so annoying. I definitely am not up to snuff compared to my past self. But like I tell my kids, just takes practice. Takes practice. Yeah. Okay, block. Dude, what are you talking about? There we go. Wait, is it? What is it? Is it this? Okay. You never want to do this. It takes forever. It's kind of fun though. Yeah, that first Sentinel fight can be rough. Can be super rough. Once you've got 3 meters, not a ton to worry about. But, or once you have a level 3. But,
You must be a
All right.
fool to fight me.
Okay, this is gonna be a beam. Beam happy. Oh yeah, that. Yes. So again, not ideal at all. You're looking at like 89, 90 for these fights.
Why do
It takes forever. You're absolutely right. It fucking takes forever. That's exactly what we want Beast to do. So that was not perfect, but we don't waste a ton of bullets there, and better than normal. Beast is definitely the one you want to not waste time on. Input reading computer. Now Rogue actually has a ton of extra health, or rather she has a ton of extra defense, so it can be a little risky. How old are my kids? I have a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 7-month-old. All right. There we go. Do we always want him to start with 1? Dang it. That's what we want too. Now the nice thing is a lot of times, for whatever reason, the opponent will just take bullets to the face. Do they like to play these older games that you play? Absolutely not. My daughter, she loves Sonic. She loves Klonoa. My daughter loves Donut County. She has not been inducted into the like Marvel family yet. I think we're like mostly a DC family, to be honest. DC puts out like way better all ages material, frankly. Oh, come on. Protector of the skies.
Let none stand before my
Yo, Timmy Jim, how you doing, brother? We're just like we're shaking the rust off. Sonic is fantastic taste, and so is Klonoa. Yeah, yeah, she's. I never played any of the Klonoa games for the PlayStation, but I did have the Game Boy Color game, no, the Game Boy Advance game, and I loved it. So I introduced her to Klonoa, to Sonic. We buy the Sonic comics together that are coming out of IDW, which has been really fun. We play a lot of we play unpacking together. Just like some cute stuff. A lot of cute stuff. She asked me for we do cute stuff all the time. Just die. So tedious. Yeah, the GBA game was super fun. We recently picked up the what is it? The most recent re-release of Klonoa. So this is a tried and true infinite, so that's exactly what you want. And hopefully we can repeat it again without getting our poop pushed in right at the beginning. And then after this, we're actually gonna try to perfect a. We're gonna try to perfect a Forge Infinite. So that was perfect. So that was two really nice, perfect Cyclops Sentinel Alpha stuff. Yeah, Empire of Dreams and whatever the second one is. There was like a recent, like a 2-pack, like a remaster of the first two games that we ended up getting. What other games does she like? Donut County, she's actually playing by herself. So I'll let her play that game by herself. And typically her brother will get into the chair and watch her. It's very cute. So that was basically on pace to be perfect.
Amateur.
That was really solid. Dream Champ Tournament. No. That's not it. No, it's like something Reverie. Klonoa 2. Like the Revelry, Klonoa 2. Lunatia's Veil. So that was totally wrong what I was trying to say. Okay. This. Okay. Okay. That was, I don't know what the fuck was that. So this is like the true. There you go. So that was the true, like, perfect, almost.
When Bastion stole the plans for this device, he did not know that I had modified the design.
I think most of us liked it. Oh yeah, sorry, no, this would be. Yeah, it was pretty dark, dude. It was pretty dark, but I feel like every X-Man got a cool moment, to shine. Oh wait, we're gonna go back to main menu. We're gonna practice. We're gonna do some practice until about 11:30. But I wanted to see if you guys wanted to. We're gonna put on his X Factor costume, and we're gonna put the fucking Sentinel on. We're gonna go to the garden. Yeah, we're gonna go to the garden and see what we can do here. Yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do here. So, okay. We know we can get. The problem going for a stun with Forge here. Because he does have good CCR off of 133. So if we were to land something like this, like that, you can't really do much. If you were to land a stun like this, you could potentially get. As he doesn't recover fast enough. Okay, so if you were to get this. Okay, we need to change some stuff. Options, supers, max. No, we need to keep supers off, basically. Key display off. Okay, so basically, you guys, what we need is we need this. And then we need some move. I think it's jump 3. The timing is really tight because the recovery on that move is... Oh, and you got to be right in his face to land it. And you go clear over there. You go clear over and... Okay. Ooh. That might be... Okay, so not jump 3. Okay, guys, we're getting closer. But this is all predicated on the fact that you can land... I don't know, you guys. You gotta, okay, so you, uh, okay, so if we were, and then if we were to jump, we could do something like, and then do the jump again. Okay, so if we were able to land this, I wonder if I feel like this is just the cleanest and easiest stun. Okay.
Cannon primed.
Okay, we're up in his guts. Okay, he blocked that one. And he blocked that one. Okay, interesting, interesting. That didn't work. That didn't work either. Damn, we're sliding off his body and everything. Oh. Man. Okay, you know what? Let's see how much damage we're actually doing. Change options. Dummy controller. Let's see how much life we can actually take off. So, land our stun. We know that we get CCR from that. We don't even. Maybe that... Yeah, maybe this is... Maybe, I don't... Maybe I've labbed this pretty extensively. So you take off like a third of his life. How much do you build, though? Dang it. Okay, we'll just do this. Ugh. I don't know, you guys. I need somebody else to play this with me. Okay, so I think that probably worked. Okay, that didn't work, but that was... Ooh. And you need to be able to jump like immediately after that. Oh, you guys, I don't know. And that jump is so... That might be an option, you guys. Okay, if we were to do something like this... Because, what is it? Back... Yeah. So... if we were to do something like... Stun... Yeah, the reason why I do this is because it's so damn consistent. Say I land this though. Yeah, you can't really do anything off of that. Is that enough, you guys? What do you think? Okay. Okay, so let's try do. So if we can land 3 reps, that builds like no meter. And it takes up a bunch of time. Yeah, we can't do anything after that. Okay. And you don't get super after an air throw. Yeah, you guys need to go pick up this game so you can help me test this stuff so we can all speedrun it a little bit better. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so and there's a pretty high potential of dropping it. Yeah, because you skate through their body. Okay, they need to be lower to the ground when we use our... Oh, I wonder if I could launch. Because like that's basically what you rely on. And that doesn't work all the time. Okay. That's what I think we'll try something like that. That will build you enough meter. Ooh, I could probably end it in... Okay, so that might be something, you guys. It'll have to go perfect, but it would be kind of cool to see, to pull this off. Okay, let's just try this. Okay, I just got super lucky that one time. Okay. Is there a faster way to do that? Okay, he hit the wall. Okay. Messed that up. So say I land this. There's a big chance I'll mess it up and only do a third of the life. But I mean, maybe then I go in for it. Yeah, this is a tough one. curious, how many of you guys actually own this game now? Is it just me? You gotta hit pretty low. Basically when he's clipping into the grass, and of course air normals actually don't they don't build as much meter, which can be kind of tricky. So it might be worth it on one of these to that's almost level 3, but even then we didn't. Okay, so I think this might be. Yeah, that might be a way to do it. But you gotta wait quite a bit. And that didn't even all CCR, so you had, like, for this to be worth it at all, everything has to CCR. Yeah. So now you guys get to see what I do in when I'm not streaming. I'm just thinking about this game and all the ways to optimize garbage. And even then it didn't get there. So that was like a full walk. Okay. You can hit the second kick pretty late. Right? Let me try. Okay, you can hit it super late. That might be the trick here to making it more consistent. Okay, you need to do it. You can't hit. Okay. I see now. And then you'd have to end with maybe, if you could get one more rep out of that, that could do it, but it'd have to be perfect. Okay. And then he couldn't hit the wall, which I think would be a deal breaker here. Yeah, he's like in the floor for so many of these hits. He's just his big body. I don't know, you guys. Oh, if that grenade would have hit, I think there's potential. I mean, can we just do that? And if it hit, oh. Okay, so it's going poorly, dude. We're trying to figure out a good way to infinite this dude. But Mocha, it is wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see. Are you getting up hella early so you can go to work? Okay, so we have like 1,000,000,000 launchers. Can we launch? Okay, so that works. We don't want that. We want like do. Okay, so if we were to do land that. Okay. You gotta that so this is doable. It definitely falls apart. You slide off of his body too much. And he doesn't have any other command normals in the air. He just has these big beefy guys with smack down. Yeah. Okay. We'll try this. And then if we were okay. Okay, this might be it. Okay, so but we might be able to get another. Okay, guys, this if this were to ever work, it would need to be perfect. Like it would need to be perfect. Good, glad to hear you had day off. Okay, so that could do it. And then have him land. Man, not even that does it. Okay. Hate when your bladder wakes you up, brother. That's the name of the game. So if I throw this, that does score us the knockdown. But, good news, you're here now. Maybe your bladder's actually just a sandalwood grips alarm clock, and you don't know it. Okay, if we were to land this perfectly, which is excessively difficult, still not there. We need that perfect amount of meter. Double shifts, bro. That's too much. Where could we fit a couple more hits in? And I don't think there's any. Yeah, maybe it's an alarm. Exactly. Yeah, you can't do that because they wake up too quickly. You know, for as jank as this game is, it really does have a fairly competent training mode. Okay. Okay. What are his other strings that we could like get to a good spot? We know that this string lands pretty regularly. I guess what we could do this. Is there like no. No. I was trying to think if there's like another good way to. This is the only one. Okay, so if we were to do something like this. Okay, that might be better. We're taking it a little further. Okay, let's say we like our first move is this. We move ourselves. We sort of try to reorient ourselves. So like the first thing when we do on the map. Dude, that's totally fine. You sleep, we'll do like the ASMR stuff. Okay, we're gonna practice. We're gonna do one last run up until Forge to see if we can do this. Can we actually execute that in a match, and would it be enough? All right, let's try story mode again. Yeah, his CCR works just fine, but you can't rely on it for the meter build is terrible. You don't get to use any special moves, and you only get 3 hits, which is fairly low. Like you want to have, like Cyclops gets 3 hits, but he gets an air throw that he can then work off of, and air throws build a decent amount of meter. So in this case, yeah, Forge is just. I might have to lab that like a lot more, frankly. Like a lot more. Oh, Mystique, don't you test me right now. So that was, you know, basically perfect. That's what you want to see out of a Mystique fight. Nightcrawler hopefully follows suit. We walk forward a little bit. Okay, so that was not what we wanted. Oh. Definitely not how you would want this to go. All of this alignment stuff is a big deal, frankly, in the speed run. But what do you do? So I guess potentially we could try Cyclops as a new, and we could try Gambit too. I just feel like hitting people with that grenade is so easy. It feels like everybody kind of cracks to the grenade. So, ugh. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason, they all get hit by it. Like, that's not bad. 88 is not bad at all. That's good. That's good. By the way, I gotta get comics this week. I gotta go tomorrow. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, but I showed off that that really cool Psylocke figure, like the Ninja Force or something. at my local comic book shop. It's so neat, but there's a really cool Super Scroll that I was looking at, and I want to get that. I like Clert. Okay, so this is what we do. Oh, that would have been perfect. But we were basically going for jab into air throw, and that would have finished the fight. But yeah, there's a really cool Super Scroll action figure, like an old school one. I think it's like $10.
Plasma.
And I just recently, my contract position was, what do you call it? Just like nuked from orbit. I was doing a bunch of fun writing stuff, but I got hit by budget cuts at my contract gig. Oh, that would have been so clean. That was my fault. Bonk.
Plasma.
So can I afford the extra $10? Yeah. Do I deserve it after getting unceremoniously given my 2 weeks? No, they were super cool. Super cool. If you guys, I wasn't really, and I wasn't, and I'm still not, but I was writing marketing material, a whole bunch of cool developers. I was doing some cool stuff, writing for Gods Unchained and Shardbound, which are two games getting sort of published through Immutable, which is a Web3 sort of tokeny kind of thing. Ooh. Oh, that was a flub. But I love the fadeaway there. So that was terrible. But we're doing this just to get to Forge. We're gonna try to dodge towards the screen.
Now.
And see how that does. I didn't need to do that. I could have done something else, but still, it looks sick. And it makes me feel good about myself, knowing that I've perfected a couple of these combos and interactions. This is like the wrong Juggernaut. You never want to fight this guy. He actually wants to hurt you. But then forgets he wants to hurt you, which is great. So that was, again, terrible, but this is what we're here for. We're here for this Forge fight. We'll practice this. Maybe we'll just practice till midnight. If we don't land it, we'll just start again. Yeah, okay. So like that is promising. If he attacks first. Oh, of course. Yeah, maybe this is it, you guys. I wonder what my... So what was that? That was 31 on the timer left. I'm gonna check my world record real quick and see where I was at. So I think I was at 34. But that quick sidestep, if he attacks and it doesn't realign him, that might be a good thing. X-Men, next dimension, world record. That should be enough. That's the GameCube. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we need Forge. Oh, okay, so my Forge is actually really long. So that 31 was 5 seconds faster. that is definitely time to save. Shit. This is like the thing that gets me hyped. Um, like it's all these tiny optimizations that sort of build on each other. If we can stay in New York in the Morlock tunnels, if I can improve the consistency on, yeah, okay. If you guys, I think that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, we didn't even. I just was going buck wild. I didn't even practice on Sentinel really. I just tried the one thing that I was doing. Okay, that's it for tonight. Thank you for anybody who decided to come out and chill. Um, I'm just feeling like this is where I'm at right now. I'm gonna release some Cyclops combo videos next week, specifically combo trials. If you know of any fighting game players who like doing combo trials and like practicing stuff, and they're YouTubers, let me know. I'd love to send them something, or maybe you guys can send them to my channel and be like, look, this guy put out an open call to practice these combos. I might put it on the subreddit, like FGC subreddit or something. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, donate to the channel if you can. That'd be super dope. But otherwise, you guys have a killer weekend. Um, maybe if I'm not doing anything, I think tomorrow night. No, I think for the rest of the week, I don't want people to stream, but maybe I'll put something out. It was a pleasure as always. See you later, gang.